Sabrina is in jail.
What?
Maurice is going to tell the truth. What if they keep me in here?
I just do not want you on my team.
Come on, man.
Well, I certainly don't want you on my team.
I turned everything on.
Pam, who is that?
You got somebody up in there?
No.
Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry SISTAS review. This is Season 5, Episode 10. Trailer breakdown. The title of the episode is entitled Discretion Is Key. And the synopsis is, when a new prosecutor from Andi's past resurfaces, it creates a world of trouble pertaining to Sabrina and Maurice. As Pam's irresponsible ways continue, it leads Karen to clear up her mess. So starting with the preview, we see Danny, Andi, and Karen. Now, Danny done told Karen that Sabrina is in jail. And I also wonder if Danny is going to tell Karen what she experienced with Jonah. That's just a hell of a lot to put on one person at one time. It's a lot. The girl is supposed to be on bed rest. Ain't supposed to have no stress. Karen done been on bed rest for one whole day. And in the midst of that, one of her best friends done got locked up. They won't let out. And the other best friend has dealt with an abuser, someone who just disrespected her beyond belief. I said, Karen ain't supposed to be stressed, but everything about her sisters is stressful as hell. Her life too. Karen gonna be stressed this entire pregnancy. That's just what it is. I don't. More power to her. But anyway, it's very clear that Danny nor Andi has understood the assignment. They have failed miserably as keeping her calm. And so we see Danny tell Sabrina that Maurice is going to tell the truth. And all I want to know is, where the hell is Maurice? We haven't seen this man all season. But what we do know is that wherever the hell he is, he has been able to make multiple calls to Calvin's cell phone, which is a hell of a lot more than Sabrina has been able to do. But it is time for us to see Maurice and see what he has to say about this entire thing, since it was him who they have on voice recording admitted to something that he know that he didn't do, even though he was being facetious. So we see Andi and Robin, and basically it looks like Robin is apologizing to her again, but I want to know specifically, what is he apologizing for? Are you apologizing for talking to her in a, condescending way? Are you apologizing for bringing up her sexual history that has nothing to do with you? What is it that he's apologizing for? I don't know, but it does seem sincere. I will give him that. It does seem sincere. But Andi, at this point, it just seems like she's not interested in Robin, and she just wants him to be able to help Sabrina if he's able to do that. So we see Aaron and Zach on the basketball court, and Zach tells Aaron that he doesn't want him on his team, like he's in the damn 5th grade. I'm just tired of this. People can say what they want to about the sisters. They are immature in a lot of ways, but this thing here with Zach and Aaron, it is beyond tiresome. If Zach, you moved on, you're engaged at this point, there is no reason to have any type of resentment towards Aaron. At least none that I can see. That's just my personal opinion. It's just none that I can see. Then Hayden ass pop up. I said, where he came from? Why Tyler got these men popping up like damn Candyman and Casper? We saw Jonah pop up in the previous episode at that airport like he was damn Candyman. He just appeared out of nowhere. Then Hayden comes on the basketball court from nowhere, and he was basically telling Zach that he sure as hell don't want him on his team. I said, so if immaturity was a scene, if 5th grade Boy Scout was people, this is what we would see. I said, Lord, Aaron just want to play basketball. Let the man, you know how it is when you pick the last person. That's what it seems like it's going to be like for Aaron. Now, if Hayden get picked before Aaron, we going to have a problem, because we know that little twit would be the last person picked. I said all these courts in Atlanta, everybody appear at the same one. But that's TV for you. And what, I ain't even going for it, because I actually kind of like it. I do want to see what transpires at this basketball court between Aaron, Zach, and Hayden. So Karen is on the phone with Pam, and she hears a man's voice, and it sounds like he said something like, "I'll turn everything off." That's what I heard. And so Karen asked Pam if she has someone in the shop. And of course, Pam lies. Now we got to remember, like her boss, Pam has had sex in that shop, in the office / closet. I said, Lord, what is Pam doing? And then what I will say is that Pam keeps a new one. Every time we see her, Pam got a new man. I don't know where she finding these men. I don't know where she going to get them, but Pam keeps her one. Okay, Pam keeps her one. I need to know, Pam, where you hanging out at, sis? Because you always got one. But anyway, Fatima and Zach. Fatima tells Zach about Hayden and Heather, and I guarantee that is one sexual escapade that he regrets. And I'm sure if he could turn back the hands of time, that is one he will definitely pass on. But we're here now. We are here now. And so we see that Karen asked Aaron, what if the baby isn't his, when they find out the date of conception? And I'm like, the date of conception doesn't matter, sis, because you slept with these men 2 days apart. So we have to have a DNA test. And at this point, I don't think Aaron cares if the baby is biologically his or not. It's not going to change anything. And the thing that gets me is that I wish Tyler would be consistent with his writing, because we will hear Karen say, I know this baby is Zach's. I'm sure this baby is Zach's. Then when she talks to Aaron, it's like, what if the baby isn't yours? As almost as if she's delving into the land of possibility, which we know it's possible that the child is his. So I'm like, and I ain't gonna hold y'all because it's so inconsistent. Every time the baby conversation comes up, when it's either with Zach or with Aaron, this is all that I hear. I know I ain't the only one. That's all. I'm like, Tyler, please, who is the baby daddy? Just tell us who the baby daddy. We just want to know. Not even the fact I think that we care. We just tired of it coming up in damn conversation. And so we see Fatima and Zach again. And Fatima, and it's kind of hard to assess because these previews makes it very difficult because the scenes are so short. But basically, Fatima tells Zach, I know that we're engaged and we need to talk about that, because she's not cool with anything that's been happening. And we don't really know what that means. We don't know if she's talking about, Zach's past coming back and being presented into their future, or their present, or possibly affecting their future. And I don't know. I don't know if she wants to continue being engaged, but it's a lot. To be perfectly honest, Fatima has definitely dealt with a lot of things with Zach that I think the average woman would have been kicked them to the curb. Because like I said, he ain't that good of a catch to me to endure what she's endured for the short period of time that they have been together. Like, I've seen people say that if Karen's child comes out to be Zach's, then they feel like Aaron should leave her alone. I said, oh, y'all want him to leave her alone, but ain't Fatima finna be playing stepmama to Heather's son with Zach? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. And so I get a lot of people like, why can't we all just get along? We can like who we like. We don't have to be hateful with it. You know what I'm saying? But, I had some people with the whole thing with, and I think it was a video done. It wasn't my video, but it was about Aaron, and that Aaron should have left Karen alone when he walked in on her and Zach having sex. That Aaron should have been done at that point. And I said, well, if that's the case, then Fatima should have been done with Zach when Zach told her to her face he don't know why he loves Karen so damn much, and he wanted Karen and her. So if that's the case, if Fatima should have been done with him, we can go tit for tat. We don't need to go tit for tat. It is what it is. Let's just deal with the facts of what we have now. Fatima is about to be stepmama, and I think that, it's just a lot. Sis just Sis going through a lot, but we're going to see what Fatima says to Zach. He looked very concerned. I will say that. DeVal did that. Just that little second that we got of his facial expression, you can truly tell that Zach is concerned about what Fatima is going to say about their engagement and their future. But I don't think she's going anywhere. But still, I do look forward to seeing what happens with that. So I just want to thank you guys for listening. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there. One.